Hello and welcome to another LEGO review with Block.studios. Today we are going to be reviewing set 75302, the 2021 Imperial Shuttle. It has 660 pieces and we're going to cover the instructions, the figures, the likes, the dislikes, and if it's worth the $70. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Click on Zombie Apocalypse.
Alright, first on the docket is the box itself. Right here, plain as day, the Imperial Shuttle. Then we come down here and look at the minifigures. Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, and the Imperial Officer Pilot. Then over here we have the age, 9 and up, the set number, 75302, the name of the ship, the Imperial Shuttle, and the piece count, 660 pieces. But if we look at the artwork a little bit, you can see some stars over here, shows the Death Star 2 back over here in the corner, some TIE fighters, and a little explosion. But if we look at the back over here, we can see that we are inside the Death Star 2, because this is based on the scene where Luke is trying to escape, and he takes Darth Vader's helmet with him, which I think is really awesome. The last one from 2015 was an Endor style. It's nice that they have a different backstory for a similar type of ship. But if we continue to look around, we can see some of the play features. We can see that it has the hatch that opens. It shows that it has stud shooters. Shows how the wings can fold up and down, and how the cockpit opens. But all in all, I think that this is a beautiful box, beautiful artwork, and it has a lot of detail and shows some great things that people want to know when they want to purchase a set, like some of the play features. So all in all, I think the box is great. Alright, let's quickly cover these instructions. As you can see, the artwork is the same as the box. The only difference is it has a QR code down here at the bottom for those of you who enjoy the digital copy rather than the hard copy. But these instructions have 251 steps, 130 pages, which makes it a little bit thicker, but nothing too crazy in my opinion. It's still rather simple. LEGO did a good job at separating pieces, separating steps, making it clear where pieces go, especially with the entire set being mostly white. But all in all, I think they did a good job on instructing you where pieces go. But with that being said, let's get into the build. Alright, let's take a quick look at these minifigures. We have the Imperial Officer Pilot, we have Darth Vader, and of course we have Luke Skywalker. First up, we have the Imperial Officer. He has his microphone printing, he has his front printing, and he has his leg printing. As you can see, he also has a little blaster, his hat, and a little bit of back printing. But other than that, nothing too crazy, nothing too special about this figure. But the shuttle does need a pilot, and I'm glad they were able to put one in there for it. Next up, we have Luke Skywalker with his iconic green lightsaber. And it's nice that it wasn't blue like they showed in some advertisements before they released the set. So it's good to see that it turned out to be green. As you can see, he has his droid hand and he has his flesh hand, but he has no leg printing and no arm printing, only front and back. But, you know, all in all, still pretty good, pretty simple minifigure. Got the hairpiece right, that dark tan hairpiece. But if you don't have a Luke, this is a good way to get one. All in all, a good minifigure. Last up, we have Darth Vader. Darth Vader comes with chest printing, leg printing, but LEGO decided to go cheap and give him no arm printing. I don't know why they went back to this. Maybe they're trying to save a little bit of money, make this set more affordable. I don't know, but that's my best guess. He also comes with his cape, his red lightsaber, and his two-piece helmet here. So if we spin him around, you can see the scar on the back of his head. You can see the cape a little bit. And you can see the tired eyes and the worn face. But that is it. That is the last minifigure for this set. And all in all, I think he is a pretty good figure to have if you don't have one already. All right, here it is, the 2021 Imperial Shuttle. And let's start things off with the play features. First off is the biggest one, this one right here where the wings fold down, and I think that that is absolutely amazing. It's swooshable, it's fun, they don't fold up when you flip it upside down. All in all, super great, super sturdy. Next play feature is the rear hatch right here. First off, you have to push this little thing in and lift up, and it has a little rubber thing and a lock so it doesn't open up when you're playing with it, but that is how you open it, where Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker sit back there. There is enough room for both of them and both their lightsabers on the side, as you can see, but I think it's super cool, super awesome. Next up, we have the cockpit itself right here, which leans forward like all the other shuttles, but I think it's awesome how close it can get without touching that rear fin. Amazing, amazing. But with that play feature, there comes some negative things in my opinion. Down here, there is a giant open hole, there's bulkiness down here, there's just a lot they could have done underneath the actual cockpit and made it a little bit more smooth, a little bit more seamless, but not that big of a deal, still super awesome in my opinion, but one of the minor issues that it has. Next up on the play features is these stud shooters. It has two of them, it doesn't have flick missiles, it only has these stud shooters, which is kind of disappointing, but it's all about preference, whether you like stud shooters or you don't like stud shooters. I like it. I think it's cool. It fits the ship. The ship's not really a fighter. It's not really a go out there and get them like the TIE fighters or the X-Wings. It's just a transport. So I think they did a good job with the stud shooters. With that being said, that's really all the play features that this has. I mean, it's swooshable. Obviously, you can flip it upside down and get all crazy with it. But there's not too many play features with it. It's obviously a spaceship, but it's still super cool. All right, let's cover some of the pros and some of the cons of this set. With my favorite pro and my favorite thing about this set is how sturdy this large fin is. How you can hold it by the Technic piece, swing it around, and have no issues. It doesn't break, it doesn't fall apart, it does a really good job. Obviously, if you grab it right here on this one large slope piece, yeah, that's gonna break. But if you hold it by the Technic part, it's not. It's awesome. And the hatch doesn't even open up. You don't even realize that there's a hatch right there, because it's so sturdy that it doesn't open up when you're playing with it. Next up, I love how round this little area is. I love how smooth it is for with the wings, how they fold up, how it's folding down. I just love these round areas. Then we look at the back, and I love the thrusters. The thrusters are those clear blue plates. I absolutely love those. I do. They're some of my favorite pieces of Lego, and I'm really glad that they have them in this set as the thrusters. But there are some pros and there's some cons. Some of the cons are the landing gear. The landing gear is rather simple. They could have done a much better job. The three pieces are like these little studs allow it to tip if it's on a shelf and not sturdy. They could have done a much better job, put a plate there, something. And the biggest con with this set is right here underneath the cockpit. This is so large and so bulky, it didn't need to be that way. This isn't even part of the landing gear. This could have been much farther back. They could have just lowered this. I think that they raised this up, honestly, just for the studs. I really do. They could have done a better job. I don't like the holes. Yeah. But with that being said, I think that those are my only cons. Yeah, you can see that there's some Technic pieces on the back that you can see, but that doesn't bother me. I'm not busy staring at the back when I'm playing with it. I'm swooshing it around. I'm having fun. But final thoughts are that this is definitely worth $70. I'm happy I got it. I don't regret it in the slightest, and I highly recommend it. So if you don't have an Imperial Shuttle with your Lego collection, I would say go out and find one if you can, if you want one. It is worth it. The figures are worth it. I just think it's a great set. So if you guys like this content, make sure you leave a comment, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.